Ladies and gentlemen, we're getting ready to board the Disney Wish for a 3-night Halloween on the High Seas cruise, and we're inviting you to come aboard with us. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the channel and welcome to another embarkation day. Today we are boarding the Disney Wish for a quick 3-night cruise. You guys are probably wondering why the heck we're going back on the Disney Wish. Number one, we got married on the ship, so of course we want to go back. We absolutely love this ship, even though it's our least favorite Disney ship, which is really bizarre. It's the prettiest. But anyways, a couple of weeks ago, Disney ran a flash sale with Disney Cruise Line where they were doing 50% off deals on a lot of select fares that were last minute. So we figured, why the heck not? Let's go ahead and do a Halloween on the High Seas cruise on the Disney Wish. Let's not waste any time, guys. Let's go ahead and pack up our things and head on over to the port. So really quick before we head on out, we need to put on our luggage tags. So before your cruises, Disney will send you some luggage tags. Now, we did book a guaranteed room. That was part of the deal when it came to the 50% off. So they gave us these tags that we had to write in our numbers in manually. Something that I want to mention as I put these on is that when we got these luggage tags, Disney Cruise Line sent fewer amount of tags than they normally do. So we're used to getting 2 per person per stateroom, and that's how it's been for a while. But according to people in our Facebook group, a lot of folks have been getting just 1 tag per person in the stateroom. So I don't know if Disney's cutting back altogether or not, and if it's going to be a thing moving forward, because we do have another set of luggage tags for another future cruise that we have coming up where we did get the 2 per person per stateroom. So we don't exactly know if this is a thing going forward, but just so you know, we only got 1 per person.
To read the number.
That's what I'm gonna do.
So for a 4 days.
Oh, 4 days, not 4 nights.
Welcome to Port Canaveral.
$85 here.
85.60.
Welcome to Port Canaveral. To begin, please select your sailing.
And here we are, ladies and gentlemen. 2 hours later, we have made it to the top of the parking garage over here in Port Canaveral. Unfortunately, we are once again sailing out of Terminal 10. I have said before that the upside to Terminal 10 is that you get a fantastic side profile view of the ship. So if you are sailing out of here, come up to the top of the parking garage and get some excellent family photos of you with the ship in the background. Now, unfortunately, our port arrival time is not until 12:45, and it is currently just before 12 o'clock right now. So we do have a little bit of time to kill. You can see everyone down there lining up and waiting to be let inside. So the way things work over here is that they have different lines set up with different times. So they're going to separate you by your port arrival time, and then they will slowly but surely let you guys on inside the terminal. So I don't really know if I've mentioned it in the past, but Coda and I, we absolutely despise Terminal 10. Not only is it not a Disney themed terminal where you don't get the opportunity to walk underneath the Mickey funnels to get on board the ship like you would over at Terminal 8, but this terminal also throws your Castaway Club status out the window. It doesn't matter if you're silver, gold, pearl, or platinum. Pretend that was in the right order. You are all in the same line together, because in Terminal 8 you walk in and you're immediately separated by your Castaway Club group, where you get to check in and then go through security, whereas over here you're all put in one line for security, and then after that you get to check in, and then even with that you're separated only by concierge and then everyone else. So doesn't matter what your Castaway Club status is, you're going to be waiting a little bit longer to board the ship if you're going to be sailing out of Terminal 10, so just make sure you guys bear that in mind. We'd like to thank Level 8 for sponsoring this portion of today's video. The holidays are here, which means airports, road trips, and a lot of luggage getting tossed around. So having a case that's durable and reliable isn't just nice to have, it's essential. That's why I've been traveling with Level 8's Voyager series, and I've gotta say, these things are built like tanks, but they still look sleek and modern. When you're heading home for the holidays or taking that big winter getaway, the Voyager 28-inch checked case is an absolute lifesaver. It's spacious enough for all your clothes, coats, and even those last-minute gifts. Inside, everything stays perfectly organized thanks to the compression system and zip-up dividers, and it's built tough to handle the chaos of holiday travel, so your belongings stay protected from start to finish. And for those shorter getaways, or when you just want to skip baggage claim, the Voyager 20-inch carry-on is my go-to. It's lightweight, the spinner wheels glide effortlessly through busy terminals, and the compact design makes it easy to fit in overhead bins without any hassle. And to complete the setup, I've been using the Level 8 Atlas laptop backpack, which is honestly the perfect travel companion. It's got a padded laptop sleeve, tons of organized storage, and it slides right over the handle of your suitcase so you can move through the airport totally hands-free. I love that Level 8 backs their luggage with a lifetime warranty, so you can travel with total peace of mind knowing it's built to last for years. So if you're looking for the perfect gift for the traveler in your life, or you just want to upgrade your own luggage before your next adventure, then click my affiliate link down in the description below and use code ThemePark10 at checkout to get 10% off your Level 8 purchase and help support the channel and what I do. Thanks so much to Level 8 for sponsoring today's video. Now, let's get back into the action. So while we are waiting to enter the cruise terminal and board the ship, we decided to connect to the cruise ship Wi-Fi, and we're going to play our favorite little game of where are we dining tonight?
We are manifesting Marvel because we have Palo tonight.
Manifesting Marvel,
Manifesting
yes.
Marvel.
So we're already in the app. It's going to ask us to link our stateroom. We're going to go ahead and do that now. Okay, got to create my PIN number. All right, let's see. Where are we going to be? We are Assembly Station O.
That's a Q.
That's a Q. Never mind. I'm blind.
Gotta go to. It's not gonna tell you.
It should.
Because your muster station's the next thing, so that's why muster station's up top. So, go to my plans.
Okay. Final guesses? I mean, we're manifesting Marvel.
Marvel.
Pumpkin trees at 6. Okay, so we can do that. And then dinner at Palo. Seize the adventure. Who's behind the Arendelle.
That's fine too.
To be fair, we do like Arendelle.
Yeah.
But obviously, we like it a little bit more than Marvel.
I want 1923. Like, I don't care. It's not 1923.
Okay, so we have dinner at Palo tonight and the pumpkin tree. It should take a little bit less than 30 minutes. It's scheduled for 30 minutes, but we should be able to go from there right up to Palo, which is great. Now, it's just a matter of us getting our suitcases at the right time so we can change into Palo attire.
This isn't Palo attire?
No, that is definitely not Palo appropriate.
Oh. Interesting.
I mean, you do get booze at Palo, but I mean,
do I drink the booze at Palo?
We don't drink the booze at Palo. All right, current time is 12:35 and we are being let into the terminal, which is fantastic. Just about 10 minutes early from when we were supposed to. Not bad at all. Okay, so scratch that. We just moved from one line to another. All right, current time is 12:40 and we're finally being let in. All right, security was easy breezy. I'm actually very surprised at how quick security went. Like, it was a constantly moving line. We weren't sitting there waiting forever. But we were also discussing this for our wedding cruise. All the check-in systems were down, so they had to manually check people in all over again. So it was just a huge mess the last time we were here. So thankfully that worked out well. And the check-in line is also pretty short too. So hopefully it won't be too much longer before we get on board. So because we booked this cruise so last minute, we weren't able to check in at our proper time. So we are stuck with boarding group 19, which not the worst boarding group in the world, but that means we aren't able to board until a little bit later. They're currently on group 18 right now, so we're next up to board. But just to give you a little frame of reference, it is 1:05 right now, and they're getting ready to board group 19. So just a little bit of a time frame for you guys. All right, group 19 has been called. Let's get on board. There will be plenty of signage directing you to the ship. You're able to take your pre-cruise photos over here if you so desire. If you don't want to take your photos, you can just bypass it and continue on going. And of course, what does this one always have to do? No way. Oh my God. Yep.
There's another one over there. There's a turtle.
There's a couple of turtles over there. And a turtle right there. Oh my gosh. You see, there's a reason.
They're all over.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of turtles.
Here.
Holy moly.
The only plus to this terminal.
They're little ones.
Yeah, that's fine.
They're little baby turtles.
That's fine.
Wow. You see? And that is why we do Turtle Watch. I really like this Pluto. Oh no, we have luggage down. We have 2 luggage down. 3! There's 3. Oh my gosh. Someone's gonna get their bags a little late. You know, I've come to love the smell of the Disney Wish. It's got a different smell compared to the other ships, but I still love it.
Hi there. What's
Hello.
your family name?
Can we be Vasquez family, please?
The Vasquez family? Of course.
First time.
Disney Wish, please welcome aboard the Vasquez family.
Yay! We made it! Hello! Ah, Cinderella's up there. How sweet. And look at this tree. Oh my gosh.
Disney Wish, please welcome aboard the
I
Gibson
love
family.
this tree. Holy moly. Wow. Very nice. We got married here.
Dead.
Disney Wish, please welcome aboard the
All the
Gemini
memories. All the memories coming back.
I love this family. Royal regulars, gather round. It's time to welcome you to the Disney Beach. I am Lady Lily, one of your fairy tale bears and keepers of once upon a time here in the Grand Hall. Now, do you see our wishing staff there? It is powered by the wishes you hold in your heart, where all our voices come together and speak from the heart. Then friendly enchantment really begins. So, let us wish for enchantment, wish for adventure, and call out together. Wishes do come true. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Wishes do come true. It was working like a charm. A wish, a Disney wish, and we can roam to the balcony. We are not only joined by Princess Cinderella, but you too. Say hello. Well, my dears, it is time to send you on your way. But here's the better day. There's grand old enchantment every day. Disney wish, please welcome aboard.
So the benefits of boarding a little late is that as soon as we get on board, the staterooms are ready. It is just after 1:30 right now. I almost fell down the stairs. Good Lord, that would have been terrible. I would have caught it on camera though. That would have been good. So because we had a GTY room, we did not have a say in where our stateroom was. So we're on deck 2 and we have an ocean view stateroom. So let's go ahead and check it on out. We are room 2638.
Nope, I'm still right.
Yeah, no, you're going this way. So yeah, we are at the very end of the hallway on deck 2 in the aft of the ship, room 2638. Babe, go ahead and let us on in. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's go ahead and give you a stateroom tour of room 2638. This is an ocean view stateroom, a deluxe ocean view stateroom here on deck 2 of the Disney Wish. Let's go ahead and back things up over here and handle our restrooms first. Over here, we have our toilet room with a sink, some storage on the side over here. Nothing too crazy. Over here, we have our shower room. Nice big mirror, sink, towels, and tub with shower. Really nice. On the opposite side over here, we have our closet space. You can open this up. We have some hanger space over here, space to put any bags. Yeah, slide this open. We have plenty of storage space over here with a safe, some more storage down there, and a laundry bag in case you guys need it. And last but not least, we have another closet space over here with some hangers and storage down here for bags. Moving across the way over here, we have a nice big bed, beautiful pillows. We have our nice Disney Wish blankets, which we wish we could take home, but we can't because it is like $600 if you do. We have a nice Cinderella backdrop over here, which is really cool. You can see on either side of the bed, we have a couple of lights. On this side over here, we have a couple of USB-As as well as an international port. We also have a little storage drawer over here. On the opposite side of the bed, we have a couple of regular outlets, 2 USB-As and a USB-C, as well as another storage drawer. Moving on down a little bit more, we have our couch over here, which does convert into a bed if necessary. We also have a little coffee table right here, some Cinderella artwork right there. our porthole over here, and then we have our mirror and desk space. Plenty of space in the mirror. We have plenty of desk space over here. We have our trash cans down here. Make sure you guys open this up to get your free goodies. We have a couple of postcards over here, some stationery, and we have our breakfast ordering cards in case you guys want to have in-room breakfast. Some more storage over here with a hair dryer and a heating pad. We have another drawer right here, and then we have our mini fridge or cooler, whichever one you prefer to use. And then check this out, guys. Black lanyards. We don't have a black card holder, but the lanyards are black, which is really interesting. So I'm wondering why they're like kind of flip-flopped. Very, very interesting. And I intentionally brought my treasure one because it was black, and I didn't think that we would get black, but we did, which is nice. And then we have our other Castaway Club gifts. We have our beach towel for being platinum, our wet dry bag for gold, and then our Castaway Club tote for being silver. And speaking of Castaway gifts, guys, we are going to be doing another giveaway at the end of this video. All of the stuff you see here, minus the lanyards, are going to be given away to a lucky subscriber. So make sure you guys watch all the way until the very end to find out what you need to do to enter. Okay, so I need to ask you something. Does it feel like the ceilings in this room are a lot lower? And I only ask because this is the deck with the kids club, and we know on the other ships the ceilings are a little bit lower, but I don't know if that applies to the staterooms as well. I could be bugging because, you know, we've been...
Deck 5 one was fine. Was that the fantasy?
I have no idea. Oh yeah, it was on the fantasy. We were on deck 5. So I mean, I don't know. It just feels lower to me.
I mean, we are lower on the ship.
We are lower on the ship. I don't know. I mean, have we been doing one too many royals and it just feels like the staterooms over there are bigger or something, or taller? I don't know. Either way, I don't recall being able to like put my hand firmly on the ceiling like this. And I'm 5'4".
Well, on our next cruise, you'll have to try.
Yeah, definitely. Hey guys, Future Adrian here. As a reminder, if you guys are enjoying today's video and you want to help us out, please go ahead and leave a like on the video and subscribe to the channel for absolutely free. If you guys are watching on television, go ahead and scan the QR code on either side of the screen over here for another way to subscribe. If you guys do want to support the channel a little bit extra, we do have Patreon and channel memberships where you guys can subscribe for extra content and early content. I promise you guys, the end of this year is going to be fantastic, so you do not want to miss out on any of those extra videos. Alright, I think this girl's waited long enough. Time to head on upstairs for tacos and ice cream. So can anyone else relate? And Coda is the type of girl to get off the elevator and not know which direction is which. She can't tell whether we're in the forward of the ship, aft, port, or starboard.
Oh no, not the port, the starboard. He's got the little guys on the floor. There's nothing over here, but...
It is so nice to come outside and not get blasted by humidity and not have my camera immediately fog up. It feels so lovely out here. There is such a nice breeze. It is glorious. But I want to direct your attention in this direction. So you can see we have our big funnel vision screen over here, but take a look at this. Guys, they've covered up all the screens that were over here. The last time we were on the Wish, we pointed out how the screens were falling apart. A couple of the individual squares were just completely busted and they were rusting out all over the bottom. So they have opted to just ditch the screens altogether and replace it with banners. That is so interesting. Oh my gosh. I'm very curious to see how they handle the sail away party because part of the reveal of the characters is them appearing in the screens and then coming on out. So we'll be sure to check in on this a little bit later, but I wanted to point this out. It's very, very interesting. So the current time is 2:10 and I am very shocked at how empty it is over here. I'm used to seeing wall-to-wall people out here by Festival of Foods and there's no one. There's hardly a line for ice cream. Plenty of chairs and spaces available. It could very well be that the rooms are open now and everyone's exploring their staterooms, so there is that, but still, there's plenty of space out here. I love it. Okay, let's go ahead and purchase our Wi-Fi package. So there are a couple of ways that you can do that. You can come over here to the homepage on the app and either hit Stay Connected at Sea, or you can hit the little hamburger down here at the bottom and do Connect to Internet. You're gonna go ahead and register your account. So once this opens up, you're gonna go ahead and click up top over here where it says register now, and you're gonna fill out all of this information. Okay, so here's a look at the two different plans. You have your regular internet. You can see what it entails over here. It just gives you basic surfing privileges. And then over here, you have surfing and streaming. This is good for if you're wanting to watch YouTube, TikTok, or Disney Plus or Hulu or whatever and do more strenuous things on the internet, you can see this one's $42 a day. We're gonna do for the voyage, which is gonna be $105, and you only need one device. Both Coda and I, we can split this between our two devices by logging out of one device and logging into another. So you only really need to pay for one. So we're gonna go ahead and buy that, purchase, and voila, we are connected to the internet. All right, babe, what you get?
Burrito.
Burrito, what you get in it?
Rice, pinto beans, beef,
Now,
and then a little bit of everything else.
now bear in mind, we do have Palo tonight at 6:30, so make sure you save some room for that.
No.
I do what I want. It is 2:15 right now, so I'm gonna go ahead and get some food, but only a little bit. All right, lunch has been served. I, of course, went to Mickey's Smokehouse Barbecue. I asked for only one rib, but they gave me two. Got some kielbasa, some brisket, and some mac and cheese. Nothing too crazy. I want to save some room for Palo. So do you guys remember when we boarded Freedom of the Seas and we spoke a little bit about the upselling that they do on that very first day to try and sell like dining packages or drink packages on Royal Caribbean? Well, Disney really isn't that much different, because in the time that we've been sitting here at this table having lunch, we've been approached like 4 or 5 times by 4 or 5 different cast members, all asking us if we want a beer package or if we want to get a water package. So there's upselling going on. And on top of that, throughout the ship, there are members of the spa staff that are asking people if they want to book a spa package or a spa treatment. So it's not just Royal that does upselling as well. On the very first day, Disney goes hard on the upselling as well. And I'm sure, just like with on Royal, crew members on Disney are incentivized to upsell. And if they do manage to make a sale on the very first day, they get, rewarded for it. So just bear that in mind. And in case you guys are curious, there is no other Disney ship in port with us today. The Disney Cruise Line terminal is sitting empty, but over here we are joined by Adventure of the Seas. Hopefully we'll get the opportunity to sail on this one relatively soon. So we are getting closer and closer to the mandatory muster drill, and as you can see, they have closed down all the pools. They have cleared out all the chairs over here in preparation for the sail away party. You can see a lot of guests are taking advantage of the empty stage right now. They're doing some dancing, they're getting some photos in. It's really nice. Plenty of room for activities right now, but come muster drill time and following that, it's gonna get crazy. All right, we have made it back to our room and one of our bags are here. Unfortunately, my bag is not here, but let's go ahead and bring it on inside. Hopefully the other one comes before we have to leave for the muster drill.
That means I could change for dinner.
I know. And of course, now that we have our stateroom magnets, we need to go ahead and decorate our door. Magical Day Creations is where we get our magnets from. They're not sponsoring this particular video, but we'll have more information on them tomorrow. And in case you guys are curious, yes, it is not just the door that is magnetic. These on the sides are magnetic as well. The wood's not magnetic, right? That's not actually metal? Oh, well, there you go. You can actually stick stuff there. All right, it is time for the muster drill. We are in muster station Q, which is actually in 1923 on the wall side, I believe. We'll find out. Either way, we're in 1923. We get to sit down in the air conditioning. Yay.
Q. Q is for Quan.
Quan is for quandary. And here we are, muster station Q.
Are you there, Q?
Yes.
Alright. Alright. Adrian and Dakota, you're all set.
Yes. Thank you so much. Whew. The muster drill is done, and we made our way upstairs. We went from 3 all the way up to 11. It's 1 deck extra than what we're normally used to, which is interesting. We're not going to be watching the sail away party for this cruise, but I did want to show you guys the stage. I turn around and she's gone. I figured she'd be over here getting ice cream. Hi. Ah, thank you. I guess that makes up for you running away. Are there 2 cones in here? This feels a little loose. I don't know, either way.
An extra cone.
Either way, thank you. So we figured today we would do something a little different, and we're gonna watch the sail away from the very back of the ship. We're heading on over to the adult area by the Cove Bar, and we're gonna enjoy it from there.
My chair is wet, so I flipped over the cushion. Can you see the water over there too? And it's still pouring. Explains why the cushion was so heavy.
All right, guys, we have made it to the very back of the ship in the adult area. We're in some rocking chairs right now, which is really cool. And we, of course, had to start the trip with our traditional pina colada, or as they call it over here, a lava flow. I asked for a pina colada, and she's like...
So what they said was, I don't know where you got pina colada from. Everywhere it's a lava flow.
Yeah, okay, so I misspoke because I asked for a lava flow, and she looked at me like, what? So on Disney Cruise Line, it's pina colada, but everywhere else, it's a lava flow. But anyways, we have our pina coladas. It is time for us to enjoy Sail Away. And we have the Aqua Mouse over here and the main stage, so we'll still be able to hear the Sail Away party. We'll just be in relative solitude. I also want to point out the special Halloween on the High Seas napkins that they have over here. I have my phone on it. But yeah, look, they have Halloween on the High Seas napkins, which is really cool. And we have our edible straws. So I have a question for you guys. You know, speaking of sail away parties, do you actually watch the sail away parties in Disney Cruise Vlogs? Because going back and looking at my analytics and looking at the watch time and everything, there's always a dip in viewership whenever the sail away party is on, no matter what ship we're on. So YouTube is telling me that people are skipping past the sail away party. Drop a comment. Do you guys watch the sail away party? Do you appreciate it when I show it? Or do you enjoy it when we just skip it and don't show it at all? Let me know, because I'm genuinely curious.
Isn't that what they do?
Okay, so we're heading back to the room to change for Palo, and the question now is our bag, well, my bag, going to be in the room? Because it's not uncommon for my bag to show up a little bit later because I have a fan in there, and they like to pull the fan out and test it. So if my bag is not there, what am I going to do for Palo?
You're going to ask for pants.
I'm going to ask for pants again. Okay, so, is it there?
No.
No? I'm gonna say yes. Oh, thank Jesus. It's there. If my fan isn't, though, I'm gonna cry. Thank the Lord, it's here.
Thank God I'm here. I got a tinkle.
We are happy for two separate reasons. And now, let's see the little note that they left me.
Oh, the moment of truth is the fan in there.
Yeah. So yes, there was a note inside of my bag, and it says, if it will focus, it says, "Dear guests, it's great to have you on board the Disney Wish. Please be advised that your electrical equipment has been removed from your luggage in order to be tested by the electrical department to ensure safety and security on board. Once approved, the item will be delivered to your stateroom." So yeah, I'll end up getting it a little bit later. So hopefully it passes the test. It's passed the test on every other cruise, so it shouldn't be a problem now. Okay, I am dressed and ready to go for Palo, but first we have the Halloween tree lighting. So let's go ahead and do that first, and then as soon as that's done, then we head on upstairs. Okay, we have made it out to the Grand Hall, and we have a relatively good spot for the tree lighting. There's a bunch of folks sitting on the ground over there. I'm standing off to the side over here by the slipper, so that way I can film properly and not really be in anybody's way. But all the action should be happening right here.
It's me, Lord Leopold. Oh my goodness! I see 999 happy hearts all gathered for a midnight jamboree.
Well, perhaps you all have heard that this is Halloween, this is Halloween, 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 Halloween.
And then a glorious Halloween makes me sick.
Well, sister, we must not let our imaginations run. Actually, we are the Royal Fairy Tale Players. We're just about to tell a story, so come join us.
Oh, I love a story. I think you'll enjoy it.
It's way downtown.
Oh, we should tell the tale of the enchanted pumpkin tree. Gather around. Our story is about to begin.
You want to use this one? Once upon a time.
Long before your little feet ran in the street for trick or treat, yes, even your
This is now winked at the moon, and the mystery and merriment of Halloween came to be.
And in the autumn of once upon a time,
In the land of dreams come true.
there grew a beautiful pumpkin tree named Palo. There was some other pumpkin trees. There was Mufflebone, Bog, Reap, Ginger, but they used their pumpkins for pulling pranks or causing mischief under the harvest moon.
Who was just merry and bright, spreading pretty pumpkins far and wide and free, like wishes from the enchanted tree.
And under the light of the wishing star at night, whose branches were the most beautiful ginger pumpkin.
By morning, they were picked for choosing, carved for treats, and words grown in their faces. But there was one curious pumpkin who had saved, for she knew it had the potential to be something unique and special. And so, who saved it for just right moments?
And this is where our story begins.
On a dark and starry night, when the fairy godmother was on her way to help Cinderella. Oh, and
Wait a minute.
yes.
Put it together and what have you got?
Now I know you all know that story, but I bet you didn't know that the pumpkin cake was Paul's idea.
The tree had an idea.
Yes, now you all see. Paul saw Cinderella crying, guys, so disappointed.
It's more like this in here.
No,
Oh, I'm so disappointed.
it's actually a lot sadder than that.
I'm so disappointed I can't go to the ball.
One look at the sand in Cinderella. Oh, but one compliment and how they do this girl need to ride the ball.
Alright. What could I turn into a cake to send Cinderella to the ball?
And it was then that Pooh knew exactly what to do. She lowered one long twisting branch and rolled her perfect pumpkin to the fairy godmother's view.
This will be nice, eh? Okay. Okay. What comes next? Birdie, Molly.
And it was then that Pooh's perfect pumpkin had been turned into Cinderella's go-to. You know history wasn't Jenny.
And once the pumpkin had become the fruit tree, the rest they say is history. Ready? Birdie, Molly. We did it, everyone!
Wouldn't it be very special if you could join this moment with us?
Oh, I remember when she used to talk.
Starlight, star bright, under the wishing star's delight. I wish I may, I wish I might send her to the ball tonight.
That sweet or small?
Yes, we do.
Is that normal?
But I guess I'll never get tired.
That's not me tired of talking.
Nor I of you. Come closer. Wondrous things can happen. I learned when I was small. When you wish for love for others, you feel the love for all.
She likes to ride just like me. Ooh, another ride, ooh, please.
Remember to wish when you come near, and I shall always, always hear.
Oh, really? Ooh, really?
And that is the tale of the enchanted pumpkin tree. With all your love, we lit up the pumpkin tree together. Now remember, everyone, please do come make a wish upon Boo, and Happy Halloween!
We're both leaning. The boat do be rocking a little bit. We have made it up to deck 12, and it is time for dinner at Palo. Ah, the memories. Us prancing down this hallway as we get candid photos of us. Hey, if you ever want to know what it feels like to be drunk while sober, go on a cruise. Ah, look at that. There's the Adventure of the Seas all the way down there. And what was that pose again? You stood at the glass and you just kind of grinched it up.
Yeah.
So we told you guys that we booked this cruise really last minute, and we had tried to get Palo brunch prior to the sailing, but we weren't so lucky. So we came on board, and Coda went to go deal with the dining and get a switch to first seating, which we were successful in that, by the way. We don't know if we're at a private table, though, so we'll
That's a
figure
tomorrow
that out. Yeah, we'll figure that out tomorrow. But we just got the notification that
I
we
didn't
got
get a
Palo
notification.
brunch. You just looked?
I just looked at tomorrow's activities.
Oh, okay. So yeah, we somehow got lucky with Palo brunch.
It's
And
early,
it's early.
but that's okay.
We're still going to
Not
Palo
too
brunch.
early for lava cake. Lava cake for breakfast.
So now we need to be careful. Well, I mean, I need to be careful with what I eat tonight. I can't eat too much because then I'll be too full for tomorrow.
Well, you said you were getting the pasta. That's not too heavy.
I guess I'm not getting steak or
And
anything.
if you get like a lighter
And we are eating relatively early in the night, so as long as we don't have like pizza or something.
tonight, working out.
There you go. We can do that. That was a loud bang. But anyways, let's head on inside and have some dinner at Palo. So we are just a little bit early for dinner. We still have, well, a little less than 15 minutes before our reservation
Better
is
early
actually
than
for.
late.
Yes, absolutely. So for the tree lighting, it's scheduled for 30 minutes. Like, it's a 30-minute block on the schedule, but it's only a 10-minute thing. So just be aware of that in case you're planning on doing Palo at any point on the first night like we did, which it worked out perfectly. But I wanted to talk about the tree lighting. So we've now seen the tree lighting on the Wish class, which I'm fairly certain it's pretty much the same thing on the Treasure. Actually, no. On the Treasure, it's probably different because this tree lighting was centered around Cinderella.
Ooh, okay. I'll have to look up somebody's video.
Yeah, we'll have
Somebody had
to. Somebody had to have done it. But anyways, so we've seen the one on Wish, and I'm fairly certain all the ones on like the Dream, Fantasy, the Wonder, and Magic are the same because the tree is the same. So which one do you think is better?
Well, I mean, they still tried to loop it in as, you know, Halloween is spooky and stuff like that. So I think I'd prefer the Headless Horseman version. Because
Okay.
that's spooky. Cinderella's not spooky. Now, something I had never considered prior to tonight, there is not anywhere in Cinderella a date. So, the pumpkin could have came on Halloween night. It could have been a Halloween ball.
You got to stretch your imagination a little bit with the storyline that they give.
Not that far.
But yeah, I agree. I do prefer the ones on the OG ships a little bit better, only because it is a bit more spooky. It's a bit more Halloweeny, and it's got a Headless Horseman theme. This one's a bit more kid-friendly and more enchanted, you know, something along those lines. So
Like a magical night.
it's more like a magical thing. So I don't know. It's still good. Definitely see it, but I prefer the version on the other ships better with the more spooky pumpkin tree. Also, for you adults out there, if you decide to go to a bar, I don't know if it's specific to all bars, but over here on the Wish, they have these coasters that they give out. They don't tell you that you can't take these, but we know a lot of people who have taken these. I'm not sure what the official rule is. I actually think we asked on the last cruise. I remember asking somebody on one of the cruises, like, can we take these home? And they say, we're not going to tell you no. That was the response I got. So
I'm trying to remember where we were for that.
I think it was in the hyperspace lounge.
Maybe.
I think it was the hyperspace lounge because
Haunted Mansion.
Yeah, that's what it was. That's what it was. So yeah, they don't tell you you can't. So I don't know. I mean, Coda and I, we have a few of these. We're not slipping these in our pocket every time we get one, but you know, if it is, whoops, if it is, I'm trying to get used to the middle ring. If it is something that you want to take home, you can. All right, we have been seated at Palo. We have a nice big table over here. Good Lord, I love it. It's like a four-top, but we're over here. It's just the two of us. And then, I know, we'll have the lot. And then we have a nice window view over here. Absolutely fantastic. At sunset, too, you cannot ask for anything better. Let's go ahead and take a look at the menu. Okay, taking a look at the menu for Palo over here on top, we have our prefix menu. This is $55 flat. You get one appetizer, one salad, 1 second, and one dessert. You guys can go ahead and pause to read if you so desire. I also apologize for the shaking because the boat is rocking tonight. Over here, we have our antipasties and our soups. You guys can go ahead and pause to read. A personal favorite of mine is the heirloom tomato burrata and mozzarella caprese and the calamari. You cannot go wrong with either of those. We have our salad selections over here. And then down here, we have the pastas and pizzas. The agnolotti is really good. The soft potato gnocchi is amazing. Tonight, I'm going to be getting the pepperdelle, which is grilled lobster, leeks, salmon caviar, truffle oil, tarragon, cream sauce. On the opposite side over here, we have our entrees. You guys can go ahead and pause to read. The veal ossobuco is really good. I highly recommend that. We also have our vegetarian plates over here. And then we have our steakhouse options. The dry-aged porterhouse steak is my personal favorite. I absolutely love that. And you, of course, cannot go wrong with the ribeye. And then down here, last but not least, we have our sides. We personally loved the potato puree, and the grilled asparagus is also pretty gosh darn good as well. And of course, we're starting things off with our amuse-bouche, or as Coda calls it, mubu. Mubush. This is the potato gnocchi with mushroom sauce, and it is amazing. I could eat a whole plate of this if I could. And next up, we have our bread selection. You can see we have a flatbread over here with olive oil and herbs. We have our cheese, Parmesan, there you go, Parmesan something, and then little breadsticks. My depth perception through the screen is not good. Okay guys, so our first appetizer has arrived, and this is the burrata salad, or caprese. I got a bone to pick with Disney. They cut the cheese in half. We used to get a whole thing of burrata, and Coda's is exactly the same way. They cut it in half. I'll put a picture in over here so that way you guys can see. This is what we got on the Fantasy. I don't think I have any other pictures, but it used to be a whole thing of cheese. And the waiter brought it out, and I was immediately like, oh my god, they're gypping us. So when you're paying the same price for, you know, what we were to get, now we're getting less, it's a little, it's just a little, I don't really want to use the word upset, because, you know, there are worse things to be upset about, but, like, do you understand where I'm coming from?
Yeah.
Like, you're paying the same price for less now. So, Sad times, sad times. So Coda opted for the romaine wedge salad, and what was on the salad that you had me scrape off over here?
There's gorgonzola on the romaine salad, which in the past I've asked for it without the gorgonzola. 'Cause I don't like moldy cheese. But today I looked at the arugula salad and I was like, no. Big brain. That one's got the moldy cheese on it. And here we are.
You made a slight miscalculation.
Sure did.
You should have seen this girl's face when he brought the plate out. She was too polite to say anything. She just gives me the puppy dog eyes and says, please scrape it off.
Yeah.
So.
It's fine. There's so little of it on here now. I can see a chunk actually.
Oh yeah, well, I mean, that chunk fell and got left behind. I forgot that you actually have to cut the salad into chunks. So I left it there on purpose thinking that it wasn't gonna... It was. I left it there on purpose thinking it wasn't gonna bother you. And then you started cutting it up and I was like, oh.
You couldn't just like, I'm gonna take this piece. Please steal it.
No. So anyways, I demolded her salad and I took a crouton as a thank you. Okay, entrees have arrived. I got my pepperdelle with a big hunk of lobster on top. Holy moly. It's covered in Parmesan cheese right now, but I promise you there's a big chunk of lobster. And then Coda opted for the filet off the prefix menu. In case you guys are wondering what we're going through right now. It's the best way to show how much you're moving on a ship is by putting a ring down.
It's not balanced.
Go back. We are just entertaining ourselves in the most childish way possible. I like the sound that it makes. It's just so satisfying. So, something's missing. Can you guys tell? Which sauce are you missing?
Chocolate one.
Chocolate. Yeah, I got two and she got one. And of course, we had to end things off with the chocolate souffle, the highlight of dinner at Palo. And then, you know, of course, we're not being serious. We knew that she was going to get the other sauce. He brought it out, and he's like, wait a second. So, she got her sauces. Is it good?
It's probably hot.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be really hot. These things are fresh. Now, only because I know I'm not gonna get a chocolate lava cake tomorrow at brunch, I'm fulfilling my vows.
Excuse me?
You could order two.
You're not getting what tomorrow?
I am not getting a chocolate lava cake tomorrow.
Why not?
My vows were to share my chocolate lava cake if I ordered it. I'm not going to go out of my way to order a chocolate lava cake just to give it to you.
You
Thus,
should. What are you getting tomorrow then? What's your dessert?
the Nutella muffins.
Okay.
So anyways, this is close enough to a chocolate lava cake. So there you go. It is chocolate. There is lava. Okay, so out of 10, how was dinner at Palo?
Always 10 out of 10.
As always, 10 out of 10. Now, the fun part about cruising semi-frequently, or frequently, however you want to put it, is that you see the same crew members again and again. You get the opportunity to talk to them a lot, and you get to learn about their personal lives and things like that, and you hear some very interesting things, and it is just the most hilarious thing sometimes, especially when you hear about different relationships that crew members have between cruise ships, and how
And then
things...
you ask about those relationships, and they're like, "Oh, you mean my ex?" And you're like,
Oh, yeah. What was their name again? They both work at Palo, so it's
Different
very,
ships,
very, very interesting situation.
"That pained me."
Oh, yeah. I was like, oh, sorry.
Well.
Has that always been a thing?
No.
I don't recall.
I'm gonna go no.
Still, very cool. Nice photo opportunity. Hey. Wait, hey, no, focus. No, not the merch.
I love it.
It is really cool, I will admit.
Does it glow? It glows.
There's a lot that just happened. We gotta go to trivia.
Well, those are kind of fun.
Those are kind of fun. We will take a look at the merchandise in just a little bit, but first, trivia!
My name is Sasha, I'm part of your entertainment team, and I have the pleasure and privilege of being your host for some movie quotes Disney movie quotes trivia. Who's excited? Alright, I come to you from the magical land of Kansas City, Missouri. No one else, that's okay. But I also live in Orlando now, so I'm part of the Disney community. Yes, all right. And we're going to be guessing the quote from the movie. So I'm looking for the name of the movie, not the character that says these quotes. So just the name of the movie that these quotes are coming from. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get started where all great trivias begin. Question number 1. Question number 1. Let's see. Tell me what movie this is from. Walking is just like swimming, but without fins or a tail. And also, there's no water. Number 2. Fear can't be trusted. Number 3. I'm bad, and that's good. I will never be good, and that's not bad. There's no one I'd rather be than me. Ariel, listen to me. The human world is a mess. Today's special moments are tomorrow's memories. The only thing predictable about life is its unpredictability. Taking us to number 7. My panda, my choice, Mom. So if you are the true winners, we want to make sure this is recorded. Okay. 11, right?
Yes.
Okay, can anyone match or beat 11 points? Going once.
Oh my god, there's no way.
So that means that you are new winners of movie.
Wow.
Here's your confetti. It's eco-friendly. All right, there are your
What
2
the
Pluto
heck?
medallions. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for coming to our Disney movie quotes.
Oh my gosh, there's no way. What?
I'd like to stick around here in the tri-
We'll take it, but oh my god.
Thanks, everybody.
It was yours.
How many? I know, it was definitely mine, but like,
We had
how
11
many,
out of
how many times do we have Lion King? How many times do we have Little Mermaid? Like, you know when you go take a test and like half the answers are C, and you're like, there's no way.
Yeah. Wasn't there another Hunchback one somewhere?
I think there were 2 Hunchbacks.
Yeah, okay.
But like, how? We had zero confidence in ourselves at all.
We were playing with vibes.
Yeah, what in the world? Well, definitely wasn't expecting to win, but it happened. We did it, and we have a medallion that we've never gotten before.
I've got what? A million Donald? Is it Donald or do we have daisies?
I think we have daisies, but still, we'll take it. I did not expect to win that. We went in with zero confidence. Like after the first couple of quotes, we were like, oh, I was like, no.
I
it
left
ain't happening.
number 2 blank up until number 19, and then I was like, I gotta put something down. It was wrong.
It was, yeah, I mean, it was wrong.
I figured if it was Inside Out 2, that it was something anxiety said.
Yeah, but wow, that was awesome. And take a look at that. We spotted Mickey up there. And Coda let out a little yell when she saw him, but look at that. He's in his Halloween costume. So we walked on into the atrium and...
Yay, Mickey!
At nighttime, daytime! Nighttime, daytime! So we came back into the atrium and we saw this large crowd forming. We completely forgot that there is a second showing of the Halloween tree lighting. So if you missed the first one because you're in dinner, you can easily come to the second one. Just know that it is significantly more crowded during the second show. So just be aware of that. Like, there weren't even half as many people here for the first showing. And there's our man.
Well, hello.
Hey, Mickey. I love your costume. Oh my gosh. You look fantastic. All dressed up for Halloween. Spooky. Oh, not spooky. Yay, there you are. I love it, Mickey. Thanks so much for saying hi. I appreciate it. Bye, thank you. Okay, now it is time for us to look at the merchandise, specifically the Halloween on the High Seas merchandise. So let's go ahead and pick up the Spirit jersey. I really like it. You can see it's got a porthole up front with the ship. It says Halloween on the High Seas. And then on the back, it's got Disney Cruise Line with really nice artwork on the back. I love it. Now, I don't recall seeing these lounge flies, but we have a Captain Minnie and a Captain Mickey lounge fly. That's really cute. What did you find?
So these go on your magic band so that you can put a little piece here. So that way, even if it unclippies, it's still kind of held in place.
I'm sure they're already selling these in the parks now, but, you know, 99% sure they got this idea from Universal, because at Super Nintendo World, those bands be falling off real quick.
They did these years ago when they had Magic Band 1.
Really?
Yeah, they used to give you, send it in your box when you got it in the mail, one that said pass holder that you could slide on there. So there's also DVC ones too.
Okay, clearly your memory's a lot better than mine.
They're orange.
Really?
Yeah.
Ah, okay. Well then, never mind. I stand corrected, but it's still really cool. Hold it still. Let's see, you have Mickey, his pants and his shoes, you have a hat and some ears and some snacks. So let's go ahead and take a look at some of the rest of the Halloween on the High Seas merchandise. You can see we have the mini ears over here that are portholes. Now these are based off of the original 4 ships that we have, the Dream, Fantasy, Wonder, and Magic, because that's what their Halloween portholes look like. We'll show you what the ones on the Wish look like a little bit later. You can see we have some Halloween treats over here. We have a Halloween light-up necklace. That's really cute. You can see we have some more Halloween treats. We have a little wizard Mickey over here, a color-changing mug.
Yeah, so like the background of the painting comes in, so you can kind of barely see with your eyeballs. Like pumpkins come on the tree, all these little twinkles change color, and then the background for Mickey also comes in.
Very
It's all on the inside of the tag. I'm not that smart.
Okay. Then you have a little trick-or-treat bucket over here for ants. We have cider drink mix. That's interesting. And then we, of course, have the Nightmare Before Christmas Spirit jersey that we showed you guys earlier. And then we have another Disney Cruise Line Halloween on the High Seas Spirit jersey. You can see it's got the Disney Cruise Line logo over here on the front. And then on the back, it says Disney Cruise Line in green. And then it has the Sanderson sisters with Daisy, Minnie, and Clarabelle. We also have a couple of t-shirts over here. Now, last year I was looking for a Halloween on the High Seas t-shirt. They didn't have it. They finally have one this year. It's got the original pumpkin tree from the other 4 ships. It says Halloween on the High Seas.
You say 4 as if there's not 6 ships going.
Well, we officially have 7 now. The Destiny was handed over, like yesterday. And then we have these ears, which I can only describe as like braided bread. What are your thoughts on these ears?
They're pleather. I don't like it. Why the bow glittery but not glittery at the same time? This also feels like if you've ever had a knockoff lounge flag, that super thin pleather, like, so it feels like after a good day in the sun, it's just gonna peel and flake. I don't like it.
Not a vibe.
No.
It's okay. You're not
for
gonna.
me.
It might be a vibe for somebody. You know, whatever floats your boat. But
Prove me wrong. I will not be finding out myself.
it's just not a vibe for her. And then last but not least, we have another Halloween t-shirt. This is a Disney World specific one. This is one that you can find in the parks. And then we have a pink sweater over here featuring a little ghosty. Take a look at that. It says Disney Cruise Line, established 1998. And then, whoops, I'm taking 2. There do be nothing on the back though.
Well, that's how you like your shirt, don't you?
I do, yeah. I'm just saying, you know, in case the people want to know if there's something on the back. I don't. Gravity hates me. It's fine. There's just so many on here. I tend not to wear pink.
Why not?
Except on Wednesdays.
Well, let's see Wednesday shirt.
Now, when we come on Disney Cruise Line, we always make an effort to try and find brand new shirts to show you guys, or just brand new merchandise in general that we haven't shown you before. The only new thing that I'm seeing is this shirt right here. I don't recall ever seeing this one. I do kind of like it. Not my favorite design in the world, but it is also not bad. I've definitely seen some bad designs. I kind of like it. What do you guys think?
It's an off-white.
Yeah, it's like an eggshell.
And a crew.
There are a couple of new Disney Cruise Line ornaments that we haven't seen before, like this little wheel over here featuring Mickey and Minnie. We also have individual ornaments of Mickey. Actually, no, just Mickey. I thought that was Minnie. But no, we have ornaments of Mickey. And then we also have the little monkey towel animals as ornaments. They've also turned cabin doors into an ornament, which is really cool, and it's got magnets on it. And then Coda said she also likes the snowman.
He's sand.
So, of course, a staple of any Halloween on the High Seas cruise is the opportunity to meet the Sanderson sisters, being Daisy, Minnie, and Clarabelle. They're about to come out right now, and the line can get really, really long. If you guys remember our cruise on the Disney Magic that we took last year, the line stretched out the door and around the corner, almost half the length of the ship, in order to meet the Sanderson sisters. It's very important to note that these characters do not sign autographs. They will give you a piece of paper or like a card that's got their autographs on it, but they are not going to sign individual autographs, and they're saying, you know, one picture and go. So just be aware that you're not going to get the same level of interaction that you would normally get with an individual character. Because this meet and greet is so popular, they're going to be rushing you. So just be aware that you're only able to get this photo on Disney Cruise Line, so a lot of character hunters will come on Halloween on the High Seas Cruises for this photo. But let's go ahead and watch them come out, because they like to do a little dance before they come out. Oh my gosh, look at Pluto. He's got a little candy corn hat. How cute. That is adorable. Oh my gosh. Okay, that was anticlimactic. The music was turned down so low. It was very anticlimactic, and the lights weren't even working, so it was unfortunate. But anyways, we're back in the room for the night. Time to guess the towel animal.
Frog.
Frog? I'm saying turtle. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see.
Okay, hold on.
What is it? What is it? What is it? What is that?
I think it's decapitated.
Oh, man.
What are you?
What the heck?
Is it a bird? Is it a mama bird and a baby bird?
I think it's a mama bird and baby bird.
Oh, and you make towels. So it means we can keep them.
We're not keeping these.
No, like he doesn't have to kill them to make the bed.
Oh, okay. I was like, okay, wait a second. That is so cute. It is a mama bird and a baby bird. And also, my fan is here. Yay!
I know, it was given to me earlier. After you left.
Yep. Yes. Whew. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, day one of our Halloween on the High Seas cruise on board the Disney Wish is in the books. As always, embarkation day is always the most chaotic day of your cruise. There's no way around it. It's going to be a lot happening, sensory overload, a lot of different things going on at once, a lot of different things that you need to do. It's going to be a lot, but I promise you, you get past embarkation day, the rest of your cruise is going to go by smoothly. We honestly had a heck of a lot of fun today, and I did not expect to be going to sleep a winner tonight. But anyways, guys, I want to thank you all so much for watching today's video. Please leave a like if you enjoyed, and if you want to be entered into the giveaway to win all of this awesome Castaway Club swag, all you got to do is be subscribed to the channel, leave a like on the video, and drop a comment down below with the code word pumpkin. If you guys want to be entered for a chance to win all of this Castaway Club swag, leave the word pumpkin down in the comments section below, so that way I know you guys want to be entered. We are going to be choosing a winner at the end of this series, which is only going to be 3 videos long, so you do not have a lot of time to enter, so I highly recommend you guys drop those comments below. As always, guys, if you want to see more content like this in the future, please go ahead and subscribe to the channel for absolutely free. We are on the road to 100,000 subscribers, and I would love to have you guys be a part of this journey. Huge shout out once again to our Patreon supporters and our channel members. Without your incredible support, this kind of content would not be possible. I hope you are all having a wonderful day, morning, afternoon, evening, and I'll see you guys in the next video.